like a lot of TV shows, season 2 of a very successful show that had a knockout season 1 usually ain't as good. And the Aaron Rodgers, Greasy, Grimy Green Bay Packers, the whole drama debacle. Last off season, it was boiling hot, man. Like we thought that Rodgers and Gutekunst were going to get in the octagon and settle things. But this off season, even as a Vikings fan, I think it's probably 90% chance that Rodgers is going to be back with the Packers. I think that they've made amends. I think that the Packers are dedicated to paying him $50 million a year and just destroying their salary cap like the Saints and Drew Brees. And for that, we thank you. And they're going to lose Devontae Adams, so it sucks to suck. But hey, the drama drags on as we inch closer to the new league year starting on March 16th. But there is a little bit of movement. So Adam Schefter, go. With the start of the new league year 11 days away, the Packers still have not engaged in any trade scenarios regarding Aaron Rodgers and are awaiting their quarterback's decision, per league sources. Mike Silver, Yahoo! Also chimed in. Today, Packers left tackle David Bakhtiari is getting married in California. Aaron Rodgers set to officiate it. Probably. Well, how many flags is he going to give out? Because that's his opinion of officiating. He's like, oh, so we win? That's how we officiate things? Oh. Matt LaFleur, the 12-year-old boy, will also be there, probably the ring bearer. Rodgers is likely to tell the Packers what he wants to do by Tuesday afternoon. Timing is kind of wild. So, yeah, they're just really going to get things going, get the ball rolling, baby. And I still think that he's going to come back. I think that he is. Even all the tough talk, all of the Jordan memes. Oh, it's the last dance, last offseason. Yeah. You know, just the unceremonious one and done in the playoffs. You lost to Jimmy G. I mean, you lost to a team that didn't score any offensive touchdowns, right? And the whole posting on Instagram and the whole Pat McAfee show thing. And you can tell that Rodgers just loves the attention. And also, we had this. Yeah, Charles Barkley. I love Charles Barkley. He's a national treasure. He can say whatever he wants. Saying that on Waddle and Sylvia on ESPN 1000 in Chicago. I think he's the pretty girl that you got to tell her she's pretty every day, which kind of seems fair. Where this is not limited to pretty girls. I mean, people just love and crave attention. I mean, look at me, right? But Rodgers definitely has that. It's almost like a puppy dog mentality. It's just like, oh, hey, look what I did. Oh, you love me? Oh, am I such a good boy? I got fleas. I mean, that mofo's got fleas. But actually, that's a bad comparison because I've loved dogs and screw Rodgers, right? And then Rappaport reporting from the scouting combine as we await a decision by Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers, presumably by Tuesday. So that's not an accident. These guys independently didn't just come up with Tuesday on a whim. So it's Rodgers camp putting something out there. The Broncos have emerged as a prime location for a veteran quarterback this offseason. Of course, the Broncos' new head coach, Nathaniel Hackett, the former Packers OC, highly regarded by Rodgers. So that would make a lot of sense. Plus, Jumpin' George Payton, the Broncos GM, a former assistant to the regional general manager with the Vikings. He knows Aaron Rodgers' prowess at times. But I don't know. I don't really know what Rodgers is going to do because I don't think that any of the new teams out there, whether it be Cleveland or Pittsburgh or Tampa or Indianapolis or Denver, is going to pony up $50 million a year like the Packers potentially could. So it's not a great comparison, but it's almost like an NBA contract thing where, hey, if you stay put with your team, they can pay you more than if you go somewhere else in free agency or a trade. And the Broncos do make sense. I think they got a solid offensive line. I think they got great weapons. I think that Hackett's going to do good things out there, but that's the nut low division. That's the worst division out there because you got Mahomes twice, you got Herbert twice, you got the Raiders twice, and it's going to be tough. Plus the AFC is going to be tough for a long damn time, man. Like the NFC ain't whistling Dixie either, but the AFC is going to have Burrow. It's going to have the Bills and Josh Allen. It's going to have all of the AFC West. All right, so I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do. If he had the same contract now as he did last offseason and it wasn't so detrimental, I think that he would be deuces. But I don't know. I just feel like it came around full circle. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was Rodgers. he had a transcendental moment. I still think ayahuasca, DMT, one time potentially in there. And maybe he just sees, hey, Yeah, I got it pretty good here in Green Bay. We get to play the Bears and the Lions twice. I'm sure I got to compete with the Vikings, and we probably won't win the division because Kirk Cousins and Kevin O'Connell, or Malik Willis and Kevin O'Connell, or Kellen Mond and Kevin O'Connell, or Desmond Ridder and Kevin O'Connell, they're going to win the division running away. We're probably gonna secure that thing by week 14. No big deal, but again, we shall see. Like we said at the jump, it's not as fun as season 1, but season 2, like, you're still watching it because now you're invested and you want to see how it ends. So either way, I ain't scared if Rodgers comes back. Well, if Rodgers returns to Green Bay on the league minimum, then I'll be scared because then they'll have all the cap space to keep Devontae, who is not as good as Justin Jefferson, and then just buy everyone else in free agency. But I don't think that's going to happen. Man. But your thoughts are our thoughts. The latest on the Aaron Rodgers drama, let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work, put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.